tapos tinurn over nyo sa CIDG. Now, since this is a new information that has come up based on the testimony of Colonel Garma, na nagmayabang nga itong si Captain Albutra na involved siya sa pagpatay kay Mayor Halili.
Ang nag-issue po nito ay yung bago pong leadership ng Police Regional Office 4A under kay Brigadier General Kenneth Lucas.
General, kamusta naman po yung pagpatay kay Mayor Perez? Is this related to the killing of Mayor Halili?
Yes, sir. Good evening, Mr. Chair and members of the panel. Actually, sir, it has nothing to do with the case of Mayor Halili. It's a different case po ito, sir, from what happened from Mayor to Mayor Halili kay Mayor Perez po. We usually have the automatic po tayo nagkakaroon ng Special Investigation Task Group, just like what we did sa kay Mayor Halili po. So, SITG Perez was immediately created the following day po, that is I think December 4, 2020.
Din kay Colonel Garma, sinabi mo na madali lang malaman kung sino ang may kapabilidad na gawin yon dahil ito ay isang special skill.
Wala po akong maalala na nagsabi po ako na ganyan, Mr. Chair.
Alam mo, mas mabuti sana kung nandito si Colonel Garma Pero this was already asked. And Garma stands by her word that you indeed said these words na there is a narrative May narrative siya na tama yung narrative niya na sinabi mo nga, you have a theory na sharpshooter lang ang may kagagawa nito. At madali lang malaman ito dahil hindi basta-basta na makakagawa nito kung walang kapasidad o walang skill na makagawa nito. So, in short, you're already laying the predicate and probably, highly probable na may alam ka talaga dito sa nangyari kay Mayor Halili.
Mr. Chair, siguro po nasabi ko po sa kanya, Mr. Chair, nasabi ko po nung last hearing na ang kaya lang gumawa nun, Mr. Chair, is yung mayroon pong kakayanan, Mr. Chair, sa sniper or ganun po, Mr. Chair.
Anyway, Mr. Chair, may I ask the SITG, since the case is not yet closed, sabi nga ninyo, hindi naman na-terminate and you're not able to find a conclusion to this case, tapos tinurn over nyo sa CIDG. Now, since this is a new information that has come up based on the testimony of Colonel Garma, na nagmayabang nga itong si Captain Albutra na involved siya sa pagpatay kay Mayor Halili, wala ba kayong plano na buksan uli yung investigasyon since this is a new information that has come to light? Alam naman natin, this is considered already a cold case. Now, cold cases can go up to 20 years, 30 years, but if something comes up, if a new information comes up relating to a cold case, it can be reopened. Ang tanong ko po sa SITG, wala ba kayong plano na buksan ito uli, itong pag-imbestiga ng pagpatay kay Mayor Halili?
Your Honor, meron po ditong letter order, dated October 23, 2024. Nagkaroon na po ng bagong komposisyon ng SITG Halili. Ang nag-issue po nito ay yung bago pong leadership ng Police Regional Office 4A under kay Brigadier General Kenneth Lucas.
Anong petsa ho nung order?
Ito lang po, October 23, 2024. Just this year.
Also, bago lang yan.
Bago lang po ito.
Oh, so that means that they will reopen the case based on
Yes,
that
sir.
order.
Opo,
Well, that is
Your
good, Mr. Chair. Ngayon, ang pangalawang tanong ko, alam naman ho ninyo yung kay Mayor Perez na nangyari, Mayor Carranza. Is this part of your region, Laguna?
Sir, this happened when I was already a retired police officer. I was
Kailan
not
po nangyari yung kay sa Laguna? December 2020 pala, no? Yung kay
Yes,
Mayor
sir.
Perez. So, sino po ba ang nandyan na police personnel na na-assign sa Laguna nang nangyari yung kay
Sir, the
Mayor
regional
Perez?
director then was Police Brigadier General Pipoy Natividad.
General, kamusta naman po yung pagpatay kay Mayor Perez? Is this related to the killing of Mayor Halili?
Yes, sir. Good evening, Mr. Chair and members of the panel. Actually, sir, it has nothing to do with the case of Mayor Halili. It's a different case po ito, sir, from what happened from Mayor to Mayor Halili, kay Mayor Perez po.
So anong update nitong kay Mayor Perez? I'm sure that it was nangyaring insidente when you were the regional director. So you conducted also investigation on this matter. Ano na po ang update nito?
Yes, Mr. Chair. Actually, it happened that was December 3 of 2020, the night of December 3, 2020. When the incident happened, immediately the Chief of Police, who is then the OIC of Los Baños, si Police Lieutenant Colonel Ray Garduque, he immediately responded, and actually when he arrived there, the body is not there. Dinala na nga po sa hospital, and then they conducted ocular, and immediately nag-imbestiga po sila doon sa area, and SOP po kasi natin yan, sir. Every time that a victim is a prominent personality, we usually have the automatic po tayo nagkakaroon ng Special Investigation Task Group, just like what we did sa kay Mayor Halili po. So SITG Perez was immediately created the following day po, that is I think December 4, 2020, headed of course by as the Task Group Commander is the Provincial Director, and then the overall supervisor is the Deputy Regional Director for Operation, which is actually the number 3 of the whole region. No? They conducted the investigation, and if I'm not mistaken, if I can remember it right, Mr. Chair, the following month, which is January of 2021, an information was filed to the Prosecution Office of Laguna, and eventually the prosecution filed the case to the court, and a warrant of arrest has been issued for that purpose po. So, yun po, as far as the SITG is concerned, nagawa po natin yung dapat gawin. A case was filed. In fact, a warrant of arrest has been issued, and I understand, wala na po kasi ako no, nung na-serve yung warrant of arrest, nahuli po dito yung ating suspect, yun po.
Pero are you sure that you found the right suspect? Kasi nag-appear dito yung suspect ng during the last hearing, and sinabi niya sa komitibang ito na inosente siya. There is no concrete evidence. Is this a shut and closed case? Nakita talaga ninyo na waterproof yung ebidensya ninyo? How did you come to a conclusion na ito nga yung involved dun sa pagpatay kay Mayor Perez?
Yes, Mr. Chair. Actually, I'm sorry, Mr. Chair, because yung mga nakaraan po nating mga hearings, I was not able to, hindi ko po nasubaybayan. So, I just, hindi ko lang po lang nangyayari nun. But I think the members of the SITG, if it is okay, Mr. Chair, if I can let them answer the inquiry.
Okay, may I know from the SITG, how did you come into a conclusion that this person is the one involved in the killing? Eh, hindi naman ninyo na huli yung gunman. Were you able to apprehend the gunman? or did you base your arrest on circumstantial evidence lang? Paano nyo na-conclude na itong sino ba yung suspect na dinakip ninyo? Yung former councilor, anong pangalan nun?
Good evening, Your Honor, sirs. We have some witnesses pointing to that person of interest during that time, sir, and that also there are some circumstantial evidences that we included in our referral case to the prosecution's office.
Were you able to recover the firearm? Hindi.
We have not recovered any firearms, sir.
Were you able to recover slugs or shells?
Only the slugs.
Anong
from the-
ginamit na firearm?
Based on the report from the SOCO, Your Honor, it was 5.56 or a high-powered
How
firearm.
many shots were fired, Mr. Chair?
Let me check, sir, sa our record.
No, it doesn't matter. But so do you consider this a case closed?
So, so far as the case is, sir, ongoing na po yung trial sa RTC 107 of Los Baños City, sir.